In 1943, the company Johnson & Johnson published a mission statement listing its 4 priorities for the company in the years to come. The first priority, obviously the customers. You got to focus on providing quality goods and services if you want to succeed. Their second priority was their employees, giving fair wages and generous benefits to those that made the company what they were. Their third priority was their community. They felt that as a large company as large as them, it was their responsibility to give back to the community. And their fourth priority, the very last one, was to their shareholders. Obviously, they got to make a profit, but they decided the best way to make a profit would be to follow those 3 tenets before. First, their customers, then their employees, then their community. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is how different that is from the modern company. That would have been considered almost fictional to McDonald's or Disney. These days, companies prioritize shareholders and profit over anything else, and I think that's making everything worse. Now, to step this back a second, we need to go to 1929. The stock market crash, the economy is terrible, and FDR is elected. He creates the New Deal, giving 8-hour work days, weekends off, benefits, national holidays, all sorts of things that helped create new opportunities for workers, create jobs, and make higher quality jobs to those that were. For example, creating labor unions. All of this helped keep a symbiosis with companies, and America's productivity skyrocketed. We became one of the most productive companies in the world, which is why we were able to win World War II. Our ability to produce, I think it was 6 battleships a day at the height of our manufacturing in World War II. We had that capacity. Now, bring that a little bit later on, into the 80s, when American businesses are set at a crossroad. Keep prioritizing their employees, stay with the strategy that's been working for years, or there's a new opportunity. If you focus on the CEO and short-term profit and your stock price, you can make so much money. And so the solution was obvious. They went for the short-term profits. They went for sacrificing potential future gains to make money right now, because they weren't going to be around when the money came out, when the piper came due. So what happened? A couple things. First, shrinkflation. Items are getting smaller. If you look at a Kinder Egg, it contains half as much chocolate as it used to. Burgers are getting smaller. Wendy's has started charging extra for sauce packets. All of this is meant to say Americans are getting less for more money. This compounds with wages. The minimum wage has not been raised in more years than it has ever gone without a raise in minimum wage since the Great Depression. Now, take that as this. It's not that Americans are making the same amount of money as their minimum wage. Because of inflation, Americans are making less and less every day as products become more and more expensive, and the quality and size of those products gets worse and worse. You can see where this is going. Companies are making more and more money. The stock market has been going incredible. Now, this is all to say the economy's been going very well. But what does that mean for the working class? The economy doing well right now means that those that already have money are making a lot more right now. If you bought a home 15 years ago, odds are it's already doubled in value. Investing in the S&P 500 back in 2019 would have lended you an almost 80% increase. But to people who can't afford that, they're just stuck with their base wages, making less and less every year, getting less and less every year, and growing more and more desperate. Here's what I think we should do. I think we should go back to prioritizing what we did that made us so successful back in World War II. We need to prioritize our workers, our community, and our people. Focus on people, not profits, because what we're doing right now is unsustainable. So, what can we personally do? Support labor unions. Vote for people who make progressive statements such as raising tax rate for billionaires and regulating corporations. This is not the end for the American working class. We can do this. All we need to do is stick together and do what's been working for us ever since we started forming unions and working together.